What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 9 Millionaire Maker. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. Okay guys, this is for the Millionaire Maker slate, which is the Sunday main slate at 1 p.m. Oh, and stick around to the very end of this video. After I show you all my picks in the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll show you these players in DraftKings and in FanDuel, the Millionaire Maker slates. There'll be 2 spots open that you have to fill in, but you'll have a great Millionaire Maker core. My Week 9 Millionaire Maker quarterback is Jared Goff for the LA Rams, playing the New Orleans Saints, who are the 6th worst defense overall and give up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. Jared Goff has scored 27, 17, and 8 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 22.8 fantasy points per game on the season. Jared Goff rushed 5 times last game and scored 27 fantasy points. He's projected for 24.5 fantasy points this week at $6,000 DraftKings salary and $2,400 more on FanDuel. Goff is a great play this week. The ownership will be down. I do love Cam Newton as well. Kirk Cousins is another good quarterback. Real quick guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. My Week 9 Millionaire Maker running back is Christian McCaffrey for the Carolina Panthers, facing the Tampa Bay Bucks, who are the absolute worst defense overall and give up the 9th most fantasy points to opposing running backs. Christian McCaffrey scored 22, 14, and 14 fantasy points in his last 3 games. He gets a mix of rushes and pass targets, combined for a total of 22 touches in the last game. He scored 22 fantasy points. He's projected for 20.6 fantasy points this week, $7,800 DraftKings salary, only $100 more on FanDuel. Christian McCaffrey is playing at home and should be able to run the ball on these Tampa Bay Bucks. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. My Week 9 Millionaire Maker wide receiver is Robert Woods for the LA Rams, playing the New Orleans Saints, who are the 6th worst defense overall and give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Robert Woods has scored 12, 13, and 22 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 18.7 fantasy points per game on the season, getting an average of 8.1 targets per game. Robert Woods is $7,000 DraftKings salary and $600 more on FanDuel, projected for 17 fantasy points this week. Should get lots of action with Cooper Kupp still out with that injury. The Rams are going to need to score against the Saints. Look for Robert Woods to be a big part of that. My Week 9 Millionaire Maker tight end is Greg Olsen for the Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Bucks, who we know are the absolute worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. Greg Olsen has scored 16, 9, and 9 fantasy points the last 3 games, off of 4, 5, and 7 targets. Olsen may fly under the radar. I don't know if many people have got on him yet. He had that 16-point game last game, but he just came back from injury a few games ago. He's $4,700 DraftKings salary, $1,500 more on FanDuel, and he's projected to get 11.3 fantasy points. He's playing at home. The matchup can't get any better. I think Greg Olsen gets a touchdown here. Look, I do like Jordan Reed, Travis Kelce, OJ Howard. There's a lot of great tight ends to play this week. but Greg Olsen just kind of sticks out because of the matchup. It's a home game. His price is pretty good. If he puts up another 15 points, you're going to crush value. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content. Okay, here we are at the DraftKings Millionaire Maker contest. We've got our Millionaire Maker core loaded in. We have 4,900 salary remaining per player. So let's plug in a running back. At running back, I like Kareem Hunt. I think this guy is so hard to tackle. The Kansas City Chiefs have a high-powered offense, so he's always in like a scoring position at the goal line. He's getting passes out from the backfield. He can get in the end zone multiple ways. I love Kareem Hunt. Okay, let's plug in a couple of wide receivers. We used a lot of our salary, so we're going to have to go cheap here at wide receiver. A high volume guy I like and not a lot of people play. He was only like 2 or 3% owned. Michael Crabtree from Baltimore. He gets like 10 targets a game. He's only 4,800 salary. This guy is just a touchdown waiting to happen. Okay, we're going to dig a little bit deeper here for our second wide receiver pick. We're going to scroll all the way down. We're going to get someone down here near minimum salary. Zay Jones has a great matchup. Buffalo Bills. He got some action last game. I think he can get in the end zone against Chicago. They're going to be down all game. They're going to need to throw and score. Zay Jones is a nice sleeper pick. Okay, now for the defense. I like the Minnesota Vikings. They're playing at home. I think that's going to help them out versus the Detroit Lions. Okay, and for our flex position, our final player, we have 5,700 salary left over. I like this guy right here, Calvin Ridley from the Atlanta Falcons. So there it is, guys. You've got a great Millionaire Maker core, a couple of positions you got to fill in here. Go through and take out the guys you don't like, plug in the guys you do, create a unique lineup, and you never know what can happen. You could be the next Millionaire Maker winner. Okay, here we are in the FanDuel contest with our Millionaire Maker core loaded up here. We have $5,980 left per player, so let's get into it. Let's plug in a running back. I like Alvin Kamara. His price has come down quite a bit. He's still a beast in New Orleans. He could go for multiple touchdowns any given game. Okay, now we've got a couple of wide receivers. Our salary's running low already, so we're going to have to spend down here once again. Let's go way down here so we can save some salary. There's a couple of good sleeper picks at wide receiver almost every week. You just got to be able to find them. What about Antonio Callaway? Only 4,900. Think he scored last week, got like 14, 15 fantasy points. And another guy I like is Calvin Benjamin. So if you don't go Zay Jones, Calvin Benjamin is another guy who can get a touchdown this week at home versus Chicago. So now let's plug in a defense. It's always hard picking defenses. This is one of the hardest positions to pick in my opinion. I like to save salary at defense when there's not like a really clear-cut option. So I'm just going to go Denver Broncos, 3,400 salary. They're playing at home. Hopefully they can have a good game versus Houston. And now that leaves us with 8,600 left for the flex position. So we got Melvin Gordon, but coming back from a hamstring. I'm not going to go there. Michael Thomas, Kareem Hunt, Julio Jones. You can pick who you want. The choice is yours. You got 8,600 left. You can plug in almost any elite player. And there you have it, guys. You got your Millionaire Maker lineup for both DraftKings and FanDuel. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for week 9. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.